Welcome back to my channel, and to Steins. Now things are definitely going down. We have time travel shenanigans. We have a evil-ish, potentially, organization, and the somewhat inevitable death of a main character. But of course, with time being the mechanic, hopefully anything and everything is subject to change. So let's find out. Let's watch more Steins. The questionable English. What kind of man asked for the... Oh, everyone followed. A barrel. So, what? He was a bit chunky? So, is everyone going to be... So is everyone going to stay completely unaware of where this information is going to? Or... They haven't worked it out. Okay. I suppose. Go back and meet them. It's, shocking how one of them was absent from meeting the badge seller. The one thing that is, I have been thinking about, though, is the divergence meter with the Nixie tubes. How many actions are going to be needed to cross that 1% barrier? I very much doubt it's going to take the easy route out and just one fix. Oh, now it's all fine. I wouldn't be surprised actually if it lowered the number and further away from their goal. He's in such a hurry. Fair enough. So now he's just waiting around. That's a bit mean. Shocking. Oh, so the entire thing there was just to, what, ease her feelings there? Yeah, she's looking for her actual dad, not for just confusion, further confusion. One-way trip. I mean, given the world that they had to live in, it's better than the colour you got last time. Considering the world they lived in before with the oppressive regime, maybe that's all they could do was to make a time machine go backwards. But now, given the time, could they remedy that? Poor Darrow. Is he? Why exactly is he lost in thought now? Is it just? Yep. It's a bit more than just like going to a place that you don't recognize. It's going to an entirely different time. I think anything better than 2036 or whenever it was would be better than that, yeah. But the fact that the time machine does only go backwards. He's definitely going to attempt to, at least. This is the conversation that he had with Mayuri, wasn't it? But if changing the past and all that changes the meetings and conversations that you've had to where they never happened. Well done. Are things going to be looking up for once? One that he apparently might have had a hand in creating. I can't think of why that would. Naming conventions. I wasn't going to be sure if they can just fit a bike in there, but yeah, sure. Apparently it's not entirely. Oh, well, if those words don't resonate. And I'm surprised how this room of scientists and intellectuals haven't been able to figure out. A connection like that based on just the creator of the bloody time machine was probably enough. But sure, but the badge thing was a false. She's been working on this theory, hasn't she? They are stunned into silence. So due to the maybe idiotic, naming convention of the lab and all the stuff they made, there you go. Confirms it. Well then. And that's the first thing he says when he realizes he's got a daughter from the future. And he had been basically in front of you the entire time. So you spent quite a bit together. So at least that's there. I wonder how it feels knowing that that time machine can only go backwards, though. Important questions. Tease. At least tell him what his wife is going to be like. He might miss her then, and then she'll disappear into the never to exist. Do your best. Yeah. I didn't think of it like that, though. It's not like they're going to a stage of the past that they'll never coincide with each other. How would it feel to meet a daughter which is older than you? It's completely disappeared. And it appeared rather abruptly as well. Hmm? Right. And if she's gone back to the past, it should have already changed. Because that would mean that she's already come in contact with it, so great. Suspense. Oh, hi, Suzuha. Changed quite a bit, I see. So why is she unable to meet them? The fact that he remembered, I'm not sure I would have. Well, that's... So this is 10 years ago before she died. Well, because she died 10 years ago, it's now 2010. This letter was 2000. Great. And not only that, but she had to endure this herself, by herself, because she... So she wasted, like, 30 years. At least... Damn bike! So she's blaming herself for wanting to see her father. I don't like implications of what this means, though. Okay. So now... If... So going back to 75 and skipping the stop over here would mean that she won't find out about Darrow and a lot of other things, but... Can Ocarina do anything there? Maybe don't have this conversation in front of everyone. Complicated. Well, yeah. If the entire reason why she came back and failed and took it upon herself. It's he's going to take it quite hard because, yeah. That, and now that nothing's changed, Mayuri's still in danger. Yep, see? Yeah, that is the one thing that Mayuri is constantly worrying over, though. But just did that show a new number? So in this world, they never met Cesar, so no one's going to really remember. Apart from maybe him. That's going to be something. So she did make it to 75. Great wording. So it was 10 years ago, no matter what. So like Mayuri, she had a time. But... did she complete her mission? Well, she did for everyone. In a way, yes. She never got closure on that, but she succeeded. Because for her it would be one singular line, but he's got the memories of all the others, so... Oh, there's no... Can I still say it on YouTube, or are they going to ban me? There's no threat to the stations this time. Has things changed good enough? The sand flowed fully. So that looks good, but what are the other ramifications that we haven't realised? It changed enough for the time being, but... I'm unsure on something, which would be if you had the knowledge of to stop something happening and save, say, everyone on Earth, but you wouldn't survive to see that eventuality, and you won't know if you've succeeded or not. Ever. Would that be sufficient enough? Would it take an astounding toll on your psyche? And the fact is, no one of the lab members, apart from Ocarina, even would remember who she is. So, in a way, that is incredibly sad. But all I'd really want is for have some way of leaving a mark on the world. I don't even have to. It doesn't even have to be anything significant like saving the world. Since time and existence is fleeting, leaving one way or another to be remembered is quite important, at least to me. So, this was, this was a kind of a very bittersweet episode, wasn't it? Quite a few twists and turns, and it feels like they could have stretched this one into several episodes, but I'm glad they didn't and kept it succinct. I wonder what Darrow's wife will look like, though. And how soon before Ocarina needs to worry about the influence and aggressive nature of the organisation and FB and all of that again. Does he catch a break? That's what I want to find out. If you've enjoyed this episode, please let me know. Liking the video and commenting down below. Two very good ways to show that. And if you would consider subscribing to the channel as well, you might get something out of it. Who knows? There may be a video in the future which you might want to see. But it is almost surprising at how heavy some of the topics in Steins Gate, at least what I've gotten out of it, seem to be. So I'm gonna need a rest. You should too. I'll see you in the next one.